Hello, it's Allie, doing my weekly update. How's everybody doing? Usually I'm going to be doing them on Saturdays, but I was out of town, so I'm going to do it on Sunday. Today is October 10th, and I did weigh in yesterday, and I was 231 pounds. So from May 1st to now, I've lost a total of 89 pounds. Yay! So that's about 4 months, 5 months. But my surgery was the 28th of May, and I was 306 that day. So I'm making some really cool progress, and I'm very excited. I just want to get this on a video too, just so I remember. Well, I have it written down too, but you know what I'm saying. I wanted to quickly go through what I was at the end of each month and how many pounds I lost that month. So May 1st was my highest weight ever of 320 pounds. And so the end of May, I had lost 14 pounds and I was at 306. May 28th is when I had my surgery. June 28th, I had lost a total of 31 pounds in June, and it put me at 275 pounds. July 28th, I was at 255 pounds, so I had lost a total of 20 pounds. Come on, Ellie, simple math. August 28th, I was 241 pounds, so I had lost 14 pounds in August. September 28th, I weighed 235 pounds, which means that I had lost 6 pounds in September. Okay, now I don't know if that's a stall or if what it was, but I know I was not eating healthily and enough, and I also was not taking my supplements pretty much for all of September, like the very end of August through September. And I wasn't exercising hardly ever, and I was not drinking enough water. Like I was drinking half of the amount of water I was supposed to be drinking, and still drinking regular soda. So, lesson learned, like I need to overcome these emotional demons or whatever you want to call them and accept that I can be successful and I deserve to be successful, and I don't want to I always say self-sabotage myself. I don't want to be a self-saboteur. I want to be successful with this, and sticking with old habits and not following the plans, it shows on the scale, obviously. Like, you go from losing like 31 pounds in 1 month to 6 in another month. And I know the beginning months, with the liquid diets and stuff like that, you're losing a lot more. However, I know that it was me not following all of the guidelines too. And I want to be making these healthy choices, so it will be my lifestyle. So that is something that I'm going to be working on starting Friday, last Friday. I went to my the place where I had the surgery, that Park Nicollet Bariatric Surgery Center. I'm really tired today, I'm sorry. So I'm kind of fumbling over my words, so let me just get through this. But I went there and had a 4-month follow-up with a nurse clinician, and technically it was supposed to be at the 3-month mark, but I had to reschedule an appointment, and then one of the nurses had to reschedule an appointment. And by the time that we got to it, it was basically, well, let's just schedule it for 4 months instead, and then I'll go in at 6 months. But she was very excited to see me, and just really helped boost my self-esteem, telling me what a great job I was doing, and you know, there's obviously things that I need to work on. And I did tell her that I went to my primary care this past week also, it was last Tuesday, and talked to her about I'm feeling the same anxiety and like nervous energy that I felt before I started taking antidepressants. And so we figured that maybe I'm not absorbing as much as I should, And that started happening like the end of August too, so that was another whole contributor to me kind of derailing. But so we've increased the dosage that I'm taking, the one that helps create the serotonin, the good stuff in your brain, and that's going to help me get focused and back on track too. But she did do something that, well, surgery changed my life, but she showed me something that changed my life and my viewpoint too. She was like, just out of curiosity, and she's like, let's look at your before picture again. So she pulled it up, and like her jaw just dropped, and she kind of sat back, and she was like, and I just thought for a second she was just like being funny and like dramatic, but then she looked at me, and I sort of like, she looked like she had tears in her eyes, and I looked, kind of around at the computer, and it blew me away. Like, I've been talking about how I can't see the difference, and I swear, when I walked out of that office and caught a glance at myself in the window, I felt like I was a supermodel compared to what I was like. And I've, taken pictures at home and things, but it's way different than how they do it. They take, it's just a not 35 millimeter, digital picture. You're standing in the office in front of like a solid wood door, and just basically standing there, hands at your side and smiling. And I had my hair and makeup done and all that kind of stuff, so it wasn't one of those like let's make her as unattractive as possible pictures. It was crazy how different I'm looking now. And she said when she looked at it, well, first of all, I'll tell you, I turned 35 on October 1st. But she looked at the picture, and she looked at me, and she's like, I don't mean any offense. She's like, but you look like you were probably 48 in that picture. And, it's okay for people to be 48, but it's not okay for me to look 48 when I am 13 years younger than that. Anyways, so, and it's very interesting, too, that I am like a clone of my mother. We basically, like, everything is pretty much the same about how we look and, well, how, we used to look or whatever. And people, like, if I was in her town and, like, at her church, or if we went to wherever, I've had, like, 4 people come up to me and start talking to me thinking I was her. And that's great. Like, they were telling her how wonderful she looks, and that's awesome. I mean, she's 20 years older than me. However, that means that I appeared to be 20 years older than I really am to other people, too, And it's mind-blowing, and I saw it in that picture, and I know that there's no way I'm ever going back. So I am strapping on my boots, and I'm going to kick my butt into shape because I need to follow the rules and the guidelines, and they didn't just pick them out of the air for nothing. And even if I'm feeling chaotic and anxiety-ridden, then I need to start taking walks or sitting down and doing some deep breathing and just taking care of myself. Since I have a lot of people that depend on me, and I depend on me. And if I don't succeed with this, and I go right back to where I was before, that's really going to be disappointing. And I don't think I could take that right now without getting even further into depression. Because right now, my depression it's like anxiety. There's times, of course, when I feel sad, but it's like times that anybody would feel sad, whether they have chemical imbalance or not. But mine is very much anxiousness and fear of what could happen, and then you go on to the next thing, the next anxiety, and pretty soon I feel like a whirlwind is going on inside, and I just can't let the energy out. So walks are going to be awesome, and Turbo Jam is going to be awesome. And yeah, I need to get a gym membership very soon. So anyways, starting to ramble now. Down 4 pounds this week, yay! And a total of 89 pounds. Getting very close to Wonderland. Well, closer than I ever thought I would be. I'm at 231, and that's pretty dang close to me. So anyways, I hope y'all have a great week. I might come on and make a couple more videos or whatever throughout the week, just so I can actually have something for you guys to watch. I'm looking forward to see how everybody's doing. Talk to you later. Bye.